only once have I been demasculated as a man, and by the opposite sex at that. It's not when a woman pays for my food. It's not when a woman drives me around in her car and I'm the passenger princess. It's not even when I talk to my lady and I call her Honey Boo Boo Bear. No, all those things are all A-okay with me. The one thing that got me though, the one thing that did get to me was when I was having sex. And in this experience, my role as a man was shattered. Absolutely obliterated. I can't say for everyone whether she was right or wrong, but I can say for myself, my self-esteem, my ideal of who I am was just gone. In order for you to understand my position of the situation, I'm going to tell you my story. I'm going to tell you how I was personally demasculated by a woman during sex. Okay, so I happened to be visiting one of my friends at college. I wasn't in college at the time, but me and him, we saw each other pretty often. We were making skits, doing video. We were being entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, living, having fun, all that good stuff. And it was Halloween, and he was like, "You gotta come. There's about to be mad parties." And I was like, "Parties? Shorties? Dotties? I'm in there. I'm sliding. It's up, right?" So I ended up going. We went to like 3 or 4 parties that night. You know what I'm saying? And I had a terrible costume. I was supposed to be a king, but like, I don't even know what kind of, it was a bad costume, regardless of the point. One was better than the other. Seen a couple of Johns, you know, got a couple of Snapchats, got a couple of people, you know what I'm saying, look my way, cause your fella is looking nice at occasion, just not today. Went to a couple parties, and then we went to one party, and at this party is the party people were actually like dancing and getting active, and there was just one girl. She was dancing, and I don't know what it was, like she was moving and I was just vibing with it. I was like, dang, she look good, like I needs me a piece of that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm dancing, I'm vibing, I get a little dancing. I'm like, okay, Miss Thang, like, like you doing your thing, right? I'm chopping it up with her, and then I get the Snapchat, the phone number, IG, all that good stuff, right? End up going back to my room. I believe it was the next day. I slept over, and the next day, we're chopping it up, texting her. And she's just like, "Oh, you wanna come out with me? Come to my favorite like little spot I go to." I'm like, "Why not?" You know what I'm saying? Like, you look good. I'm trying to see you again. Let's do it, you know? So we end up going to the spot. He picks me up, and we go to this little coffee shop. We're chopping it up in there for like, I don't even know, like 30, 40. It's about to close. Eventually, we end up leaving. And now it's like 9:30, 10-ish. Things closed. And so we hop back in the whip, and she just had something like, "Oh, I'm not trying to go back to the room yet." And I was just like, "Me either." And so she goes, "Oh, well, I know another little spot that we can go to." I'm like, "Where you about to go to?" It's like 10:30, like, you know what I'm saying? She just goes, "Oh, like, we gonna be alone." And I was just like, say no more, lead the way. Starts driving, we're chilling, listening to music. And then we end up by a parking lot, in the dark near a body of water with no lights, right? So at first I'm thinking, oh, she's trying to get busy. And then I'm thinking, oh wait, maybe she's trying to kill me. I don't really know shorty like that. There was no lights, there was no houses, just a body of water in the dark. So I'm sitting there, like, I'm tensed up, because I'm like, yo, like, I want some coochie, but I ain't trying to die about some coochie. Like, there's so much coochie in the world. Like, what is we doing dying over this just one box? You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure my seatbelt's off, doors unlocked. Like, I'm making sure I can get going if I need to get going. Turns out, like, it was the first thing. She was trying to get busy. Okay. Silly me. She was trying to get busy. We're chopping it up. She's talking to me, like, asking my preferences and stuff. And she's just like, "Oh, so like, how do you feel about having sex in the car?" I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I've done it before. I can do it again. Your backseat looking pretty spacious. You know, think I'll be alright. And she's just like, okay. And then she asked me. Meanwhile, I should have said this. disclaimer, she is foreign. And I'm pretty sure she's from France. And I've heard about people from France. Like they have some, they're really into pleasure and pleasuring. So let me just throw that in there. So she asked me, she goes, "Oh, how you feel about butt stuff?" And I was like, I was like, nah, I'm good off that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I need any of that. You know? And she was like, "Oh, like, are you sure? Like, I heard like the guy's G-spot's in there." I was like, "Yo, that's crazy," because like I heard the same thing, but I'm just not trying to find out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool though. I'm thinking we came to an understanding, like it's off limits. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing none of that stuff, right? So then end up hopping into the back seat. I guess we start undressing. I'm getting to the vibe. She's laying down. We're in missionary. I'm getting on top, right? My fault. It was safe sex. I had a condom up. Always safe sex, latex, Durex, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in missionary. And I slip it in, right? I'm real gentle at first. And she's just like, right? So I'm like, oh yeah. Your boy's about to go crazy, right? So I'm doing it easy and getting into it. She like puts her arms up, right? So I'm thinking, oh, she about to like scratch my back. Like I must be being shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I must be really doing my thing. It was at this moment where I realized like, nah, that's not what she was going for. I'm in there like swimwear and I'm right? You know what I'm saying? Just like just straight dogging it. And out of nowhere, her hand like just cuffs my butt. And so I acted like I got shocked. Cause I'm like, hey, yo, like that's what we doing? Like what we like? Why is your hand a suction cup? Like why is it like? Why are you palming my ass like that? Like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like still trying to figure out what's going on because I'm like, is my butt cheeks really being palms like a basketball right now? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like still trying to like do my thing, but like now it's a little slower because again I'm in disbelief. And then out of nowhere, while I'm still trying to recollect what's going on, the other hand comes into play. So now I got she has two suction cups for hands grabbing my buttocks, and I'm on top just to like give this, some type of visual. I'm on top. We're making a two-backed beast, right? And I'm getting my booty cheeks cuffed from the bottom. Like she's cuffing my like this, and I'm on top. I'm sorry. This part always gets me. And in that very moment, I was like, okay, like, wow. I hope it can't get no worse than this, right? And I was so wrong. I was extremely wrong because it only got worse from there. As she's suction cupping my butt with her hands, and I'm still in disarray, and my wiener is literally playing Flappy Bird because it's trying to stay up, but it keeps going down with every pulsating grip of her hand. You know what I'm saying? She has the nerve, the audacity, while palming my butt cheeks, to scream, "Fuck me." I was trying to. I was trying to until you took all the masculinity out of me and just put it into you. I thought I was smashing the dude. Cause what was that? Why are you talking to me in that tone? Why are you touching me in this manner? Why am I feeling like less of a man? Like what we doing here, yo? Like what we, you know what I'm saying? Like what is we doing here, yo? And I'm not gonna lie. Once she said that, it was over. It was clear. It was, you know, I was trying to fight through the suction cupping, but once she said, "Fuck me," while gripping, I had to get up. I pushed her off. I said, get off, get off. Oh. She said, "Oh, what's wrong?" And I'm like, you know, I don't know. He got soft. He got soft. You know what I'm saying? He got soft. She goes, "Oh, it's okay. I'll just get on top." And meanwhile, he's not even. He's just like he's just down. Because again, I lost all blood flow. I just went ice cold. It was gone. Like I was just there. Like I was just there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know if I wanted to continue the actions no more because of the behavior that she was displaying to me. Like it really had me wondering, what is wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? That I chose that. You know what I'm saying? Like how did it come to this circumstance of a situation? She was able to take all of my manhood in three simple ways. But you know, I fought through it, right? Being the man that I am, persevere. You gotta bottle your feelings up, right? I bottled them up, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't come here for nothing. I needs to get this off. It gots to get off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, right? Climb on top. Plop, right? She's on top. You know, I start making out. I'm calm shit, right? And then I'm like, okay. He starts beefing again. You know what I'm saying? We get into it, and she slips it in, and I can't make this up, man. I wish I was making it up. I wish it was a joke. And word, like, I guess you can't even say word for word, but like exact actions of what she did is. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me, and that's not gonna cut it. I threw in the towel. I was just like, yeah, it's just not gonna work. I don't know what's going on. Took it off, threw it out, got dropped off. That the whole ride back was in straight silence. I had to delete her number, had to block everything, because I wanted to forget about it, truthfully. But she won, man. I mean, she won. She won the battle. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Had to be the most demasculating situations I've ever been in my entire life. So I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Like that was tough. That was tough. It's probably for the best I don't give you visuals on like what I'm trying to. It was an experience. It was an experience. I can't say I probably would have been better without it, but it was an experience. So yeah, man. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Ladies, if you ever want to demasculate a man, you know what to do. Just suction cup his butt cheeks while he's in missionary, and I promise you might get smacked. I don't know. 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 Anyways, man. If you like the story times, if you want more, leave a comment, like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. Yeah, be better than me. If they ask about butt stuff, take it as a red flag. Yeah. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm gonna see y'all next time.